my question for you is, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? A number of years ago, before I was married to Craig, I was previously married, and I walked up behind my ex-husband, and he was on the phone talking to somebody else, and I stood there waiting for him to finish. And I heard him say, "I don't care. I love you. I love you, baby, and I'm going to be with you." And I was completely devastated. I wanted to be married once. I thought in my mind I did all I knew how to do to be loyal, to be good, to make him happy. I was crushed. I became angry and bitter, feeling sorry for myself. But I was very aware that this didn't reflect the true me. This was not where I wanted to stay. I wanted to be happy again. I wanted to love fully and deeply again. I didn't want to have that emotional scar tissue that, you put up a wall so you don't get hurt again. I wanted to love deeply again. I wanted to be happy. So I said to him very early on in the process, understand, ladies, I'm human. I was pissed. It was only a few weeks into the process of what was going on that I said to him, look, let's not fight. There's been enough hurt. There's been enough pain. This is stressful enough. Let's not fight. And he said, okay. Now, that sounds completely contradictory to what most people would do. He screwed me. Let me find a way to hurt him back. I promise you this, you don't ever intentionally hurt another person without hurting yourself. It's all energetically connected. One of my favorite quotes is from Nelson Mandela, and he said, resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it's going to kill your enemy. So then what happened is his mistress did not like the fact that we didn't fight. It made her insecure. And he said to her, you know what? If Keryl is going to be as big a person as she is after what happened to her, I am not going to fight with her. He defended me to her. Can I tell you how good that felt? I did a happy dance. I dictated the outcome of that situation based on how I chose to respond to it. Most of us believe life is a formula of E equals O. The events happen to me. The outcomes are predetermined. I'm a victim. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong here. Powerless victim. I'm telling you right now, life is E plus R equals O. And that R is that secret place where you have so much power. You get to choose how to view and how to respond to every single thing that comes at you. That's your choice. Today, I'm a happiness expert. I get to inspire people for a living. I'm living a dream. I wrote a book. I have a radio show with a national celebrity who's hilarious and brilliant. I'm married to an amazing guy. That all came because of how I chose to respond to what happened to me. Had I chosen the path of, screw you, let me spend the next 2 years, 5 years, decades sometimes of figuring out how to hurt you back, would I be here? No. Doing this, loving life, living the dream? Absolutely not. You control your R. You control your responses. You control your outcomes. So here's the deal. As an employer or a manager, you could do everything within your power to create the best possible work environment, policies, procedures, pay structures for your employees, but the one thing you can't control is what they bring with them when they walk through the door. And that's what I do.